Hey guys, welcome back. So I decided to spare the internet world the image of me in the first couple hours of the readathon. Um, Now that my hair is actually somewhat in normal hair shape, and I don't look quite so bleary eyed. Not quite so bleary eyed, anyway. Um, we have finished 4.5 hours of readathon, going on 5 hours of readathon so far this morning. It's about the time I normally would be getting up, sort of. Actually, I think I would still be in bed with the cats by now, given my normal schedule. So instead, I've been reading books since 6 o'clock this morning. It's going pretty good. Definitely have a lot more activity on our sites than some of our past readathons, so things are picking up, and so far so good. I haven't finished a book yet. I did listen to several hours of The Tenant of Wildfell Hall by Anne Bronte. So that's my audiobook whenever I need to do admin stuff or take a break from reading print. I go back to that one. I only have 7 hours left of that audiobook, and I'm listening to it at 1.5 speed, so less than 7 hours. But I'm not going to be doing entirely audiobook for this readathon anyway. I started Oman Ra by Victor Pelevin. So, this guy. So I started Oman Ra for my first reading sprint. It is so weird. Not weird like some of the heavy symbolic stuff, but weird as in we have this guy who enrolls to become a pilot or a cosmonaut. He enrolls in flying school in the USSR, and the school is named after some fictional hero who fought the Nazis despite having his legs destroyed. And so for some reason this translates to all of their new cadets get, well, to me it sounded like hazed. Like they wake up, they've been drugged, and their legs are either gone or don't work. And then they're transferred to where they're going to learn how to be cosmonauts, only there's a lot about that. That what they're doing is just a front to look good for the rest of the world and to fool the Americans into thinking that they have a viable space program. And so it's all kind of a lie, but a lie that's the truth. And and there are a lot of people in wheelchairs. I'm not really sure if they cut their legs off or I don't know. They do have legs, I think. Some of them, but I'm not sure. And so I'm so hung up on that detail that I'm having a hard time focusing on it. So I finally gave up and went on to other things. So I started some of my big coffee table type books. So I started reading the preliminary text in this one. Buck-Shivit's Memories, which is kind of nice after reading all the Depths of Glory stuff. I did finish Depths of Glory, by the way, last night before the readathon started. So that is done. So after reading all about the hardships of Camille Pissarro's life as an artist in France, and for a while in England, and being miserable and having no money and having such a hard time getting his work out where people can appreciate it. It's kind of interesting, the contrast between that and this guy's work because, first of all, this is a book that Buck Shivitz, the artist, has helped to compile it. He actually has put together his drawings and prints of his work into a book form that people have thought worth publishing, and it's a different idea of the value of an artist compared to how society seemed to value Pissarro. So that's refreshing. I haven't gotten to anything but just the sketches so far, but I think I'm going to enjoy that one. I did do art school in college, so every once in a while I dabble in the art world. One of these years I might go back to being an artist. Some of my friends became professional artists, and there's no reason I couldn't have done that. I just didn't. So that is still a possibility for my future path. Maybe I'll be an artist in 10 years. Could be fun. The other one I've been reading some of is Living Treasures. This is the one that's a whole bunch of just brief biography sort of things about different people who are considered living treasures in New Mexico, which is kind of fun because it's a whole bunch of people that, their lives are totally different. They all have survived long enough to be, relatively elderly in New Mexico and, valued by their community. And, as a middle-aged person whose life has not gone the way it was supposed to, it's kind of nice to see all the different ways that life can go different from what they were supposed to, and it's still okay. So that's kind of nice. It's like talking to 100 plus people all in one room that all have interesting stories. So I'm enjoying that, and it's light reading. It's something I can read a couple of them and move on. So that's my readathon so far. I'm actually going back to my audiobook in a minute. You might see Julian dashing around in the background. He has decided that he's in the mood to dash around and be adorable. He's my biggest cat, but he thinks he's a kitten. So if you see a white thing with tan dashing around, that's him. So I'm actually getting ready to do... you could hear that one probably. I'm I'm gonna be doing a trip to a free cycle event in about an hour. So I've been getting all the scheduled posts lined up for that. That cat, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for that. So I actually will be leaving my computer for a whole hour or so. But it just happens that when I'm going to be out may actually be during one of our reading sprints. So I have to make sure everything is set up. Because, I was already concerned about several of our admins were out sick or had other stuff going on. And... okay, the black one is Valentina. There we go. They like to dash in front of where I'm sitting. It's a game. We'll see if they do that in the new place. This could be fun. Yeah, so I'll be gone during maybe the beginning of the hour 8 sprint. So I've been trying to get all the scheduled posts set up. Hopefully they work. I've had a couple times where I'd scheduled posts, and they're all supposed to post at different times, and they all just pop up all at once, even though they still say that they were scheduled for different times. I'm not sure what happened on that one, but yeah, some years the scheduled post thing is tricky. So hopefully the readathon is going well for everybody else that's doing it. I think there are a few other people that do YouTube actually that are in the Dewey's community, but we still technically don't have Dewey's on YouTube. The fact that I'm on YouTube and happen to be a Dewey's admin kind of puts Dewey's on YouTube, but it's still just me on my channel. Whereas we have actual Dewey's accounts for all the other sites. Tumblr is actually just one of the pages on my account, but it is actually Dewey's Readathon, not me. So maybe we'll actually do a Dewey's Readathon YouTube, but I have a feeling it would still be me running it, so I'm not sure I want to add yet another thing to keep track of. For now, I think it works to just talk about Dewey's on mine. Anyway, I'm going to get back to my audiobook. I hope everyone is enjoying their reading today. I will definitely do more updates later. And yeah, talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.